This is Jammin with Kron Rex.
And don't forget to subscribe so you get the videos as they come out.
Coach Cam made this shit.
I'm Brenden Kron. This is my co-host Rex. And this is Jammin with Kron Rex.
The coolest podcast in the world. We both been spending some time at the gym lately. You know, we're working up to be the beefiest podcast. And you just started the other day? I think just started back up the other
Tuesday.
day. Yeah, something like that. What's some of your like pet peeves you got going on? Because I know you've had to know some. You probably had them before, but.
I actually had a good interaction of this one, but usually this is annoying. Yeah. But someone came up to me and was like, "Hey, you should do this," or like recommended something. Yeah. But someone just came up and was like, "Hey, I think this would be better." But I think the only reason
did that this week.
Yeah, the only reason I think it was a good interaction is because they were gigantic. So I was like, I trust them. Like, they know what they're on.
Trustworthy source.
Yeah, but usually that's a pet peeve. Like, I don't want, even if I like know people, like I don't want them coming up and being like, "All right, let's sit down and talk."
Yeah, of course.
Like, no, I'm here to get shit done and just leave.
Oh, that felt fucking good. Holy shit! Now I'm ready.
I think you broke your neck.
Oh, that felt good though. But no, because usually whenever I hear people have like pet peeves, they're like, "Oh, them damn kids sitting on the machines texting while I'm waiting." Well, wait, old man, because like I don't know what like you're going off of, but a lot of things that I've seen, you're supposed to give it like a minute to minute and a half rest between sets. Yeah. You know, so I'm going to sit there. I'm going to sit on my phone for like a minute and a half.
Yeah, I set like a little.
Suck my fucking balls.
I set a timer on my phone for that long. And then
I'll look at the song that's playing, and I'll be like, oh, once this song gets to like, I'll do that. But because usually that's what I hear. But then, I mean, and I do have that same complaint because you'll see these old fuckers just come in there and sit on one machine for 20 fucking minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say...
dude, you gotta get your geriatric ass to a different fucking machine.
I was going to say, it's only annoying if you're there for 10 minutes.
Yes.
Like, and you're, like, I see that you're, like, consistently working out, whatever.
That's
like,
still crazy amount of time.
10 minutes on one machine is crazy.
Yeah.
But
it's a stupid amount of time, especially a machine that's specifically for one thing. Now, if you're on, like a squat rack, there's tons of things you could do there. Yeah. So, I get it. Make a day out of it. I don't fucking care. But,
but if you're on, like... one,
and it's only one.
It's one workout machine.
Honestly, you shouldn't be there more than 5 minutes.
And you're there
at most.
Yeah. And whenever I enter the whole hour that I'm there, I'm like, I'll just use it whenever they're done. Yeah. And you're not. Like, that's crazy.
And actually, going back to what you said, like, I know I'm not like gigantic or I'm not the strongest guy I know, but I'm beefier than like most people I know. Yeah. So I also hate that. From a different, because like I'll have someone that's like 150 pounds come up to me and be like, "Oh, bro, you got to try this workout," and I'm like,
"Yeah." Could you imagine me going to you and being like, "Hey, you need to start doing this"? Yeah. Like if you didn't know me,
I actually respect your opinion.
Yeah, but you know me. If like you just seen me at the gym,
yeah,
and I came up to you
before I actually knew you, I didn't respect your opinion. I actually fucking hated you. I actually really fucking hated you, bro. I remember we first hung out, and I was like, "You're actually not a douchebag," and he was like, "Thanks."
Yeah.
And I was like, "No." I was like, "I thought you was going to be," and he was like, "Thanks." I was like, "I don't know," but
no, that was the literal first words you ever said to me. Yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah. But we progressed. I never thought I'd be doing a podcast with you, especially back then. I don't even think I knew what the fuck a podcast was back then.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, but another thing, people that go to gyms in packs. Like, it's 4 or 5 fucking people working out together, and instead of them splitting up in, like, 2 different groups, they all stay together and do the same fucking machine, and it takes them 20 minutes to get through one goddamn thing.
Like, one set.
Yes.
Not even, like, one full workout, like
dude,
one set.
Split off into 2 fucking groups and get away. I was like, do y'all really need to be around each other? Do y'all not have group text message? Is this the only time y'all ever see each other alive? Like... get the fuck out of here. And it's usually some people that are fucking small, don't know what the fuck they're doing. You're like, get the fuck out.
Even more, you'll usually see it if like, and they won't be like the same size. Yes. So they're constantly like taking off a bunch of weight, putting on different weight, and then they'll take off all that weight, put on more weight.
Yes.
Like, I don't know, it's just awful.
Now, one that was made very prevalent to me today when I went to the gym is I was doing chest. I went to go grab some dumbbells. Well, and there's this a guy, I would say probably around his 40s. He's maybe an inch or two taller than me. Pretty big guy, like a pretty in-shape guy. And he was doing something super annoying, and it's doing your workouts directly in front of the dumbbells. Like where it's blocking it almost.
Oh, yeah.
You're doing your workouts right in front of it. So I had to like hit his shoulder and be like, hey, can you move? I got to get some. And I grabbed it, and I walked back, and my dad's also at the gym, and I see him, and I mean, for y'all that don't know my dad's a big fucking guy.
Yeah.
And so I see my dad back there, and he saw what just happened. He's just like shaking his head, and I put down the weights. I was like, hey, because I didn't really think that much about it.
Yeah.
So I set down the weights, and I was like, hey, what's wrong? And like full volume, the same way you would just say like, hey, how you doing to someone you just saw. Like when I'm still 10 feet away from my dad and like 10 feet away from the other guy, my dad's just like, yeah, that fucking dumbass does that all the time. And I was like, oh, shut up. Because I'm not worried that dude could or would beat me or especially my dad up.
Yeah.
But I'm just there to work out. I just want to go there, work out.
Yeah.
Sure, that's a minor inconvenience, but I'll be over it in like 5 minutes. You know, I'm just going to do my workout. That's it. You know, it bothered me for a little bit. It's over.
Yeah.
But he vocalizes everything he feels, which I truly envy. Because, like, I mean, full volume, he's like, yeah, that fucking dumbass does that all the time. The dude turns around and, like, sees my dad over his shoulder and goes, okay, I'm going to go back to work now. He just keeps doing his fucking set. But I honestly envy that.
Really?
But, dude, it's got to, like... There's got to be, like, nothing, like, when you go home, you're like, oh, I wish I would have said this. I wish I would have said that. Because sometimes I'll do that, but then I'll just be like, I'm like, dude, it's like, it's really not that big of a deal. Like, you really don't, nothing really needed to be said. It was just a minor inconvenience.
Yeah.
Get over it, you know?
Yeah. It's like, how much would it have changed?
Yeah. But my dad is somebody at all points, you are going to know exactly how he feels. Like, you're not going to be like, oh, I wonder if he's mad at me. He's going to let you know.
Yeah. Which is good.
To a certain extent.
I think that trait's good.
Okay, so back at the YMCA. For y'all that don't know, YMCA was the local gym, but then COVID happened, quarantine happened, Planet Fitness opened up.
Yeah.
YMCA shut down. People are going to Planet Fitness now.
Yeah.
But back in the day, when the YMCA was open, all the meatheads went there, including my dad. Mm-hmm. And there's one particular fat guy that my dad did not like. Mm-hmm. He fucking hated him. I remember the first strike, it was, the dude smelled.
Yeah.
The dude smelled like a fat person going to the gym.
Yeah.
He just smelled.
Yeah.
And my dad took offense to that. He just, like Michael Jordan in The Last Dance. He was like, I took offense to that, So what my dad did, instead of being like a normal human being, because we all smell people that smell bad in public, and we're just like, oh, they smell, and that's kind of the extent of it.
Yeah.
My dad goes out to his car, he grabs his body spray, like his Axe body spray, not his expensive shit. He's not going to waste it on that fat guy. He comes back in and sprays that dude fucking down. I mean, from top to bottom, like he didn't just and just walk away, try to make it subtle. He stood behind him, went like he was spray painting in like a 340-pound wall. Yeah. Like just top to bottom, just fucking sprayed him. The dude turned around, didn't know what to say, and my dad just walks away.
What do you say?
What the fuck do you say? You just got sprayed down.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't imagine I couldn't imagine at any point in my life where I would feel just nothing about doing that. Like you're just like, yeah, this dude smells, I'm going to take care of it right fucking now. Because I am a very much, I don't even know if it's a real thing, but I heard of this on, social media. I thought it was, kind of prevalent in my life. Of, the first player. Yeah, player one. The player one syndrome. Where you're, in your life, you're the main player.
Yeah.
which might sound ridiculous, but there's a lot of people who, in their own life, they're not like the main person.
Yeah.
Everything that goes on, like whether it's somebody like, oh man, this album is so fucking good, it just won like this. And I'm like, no, there's no way. I haven't even heard of it.
Yeah.
You know? Like, that's how I think of things on a day-to-day basis, that I'm just like, it can't be that good. I haven't even heard of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's very much revolved around, this guy, Umro Uno. But it takes it to a different level when you're just like, yeah, it's like, I'm player one, so I'm going to do what I think needs to be done right now.
Mm-hmm.
And strike two against that fat guy was, at the YMCA, everybody shared barbells. Mm-hmm. So there was like maybe 4 barbells there, but there was like 7 different pieces of equipment that required a barbell, so it probably got passed around a lot.
Yeah.
And my dad was, he was benching with the barbell. And the barbell, he didn't know at the time, but the barbell was bent. So he goes to push it up, and it twists on him because, it's going to go to the lowest point. And it turns on him because it's fucking bent, and it fucks my dad's wrist up a little bit. And, he was pissed about it, understandably. I would be too. I mean, for a big guy, a wrist injury kind of sucks because you can't fucking do anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, some time passes. I can't remember how much time passes, but again, me and my dad go to the gym, and the fat guy's also there. And this time he's doing deadlifts. And so we see him doing deadlifts. The fat guy should be pretty good at deadlifts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You deadlift your ass out of bed every single day, so you should be decent at it.
Yeah.
So we see him deadlifting, and he's got a lot of weight on it. I mean, it is a lot of weight. But what he's doing is picking it up off the ground like 6 inches and slams it down. I mean, just absolutely fucking drops it, doesn't set it back down, just slams it. And at that moment, it clicked in my head. I was like, oh no. I hope my dad didn't just see that, because that's what's bending the fucking bars.
Yeah.
Is that fat fuck doing that. And my dad saw it too. And it instantly clicked in his head like, that's why my fucking wrist hurts right now.
Yeah.
So he goes over there, like, without a moment's thought, he, like, taps dude on the shoulder. He's like, hey, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I'm about done with this if you need it. He's like, no, what the fuck do you think that workout's doing for you?
Yeah.
He was like, you think you bending your fat ass over and picking up 600 pounds off the ground 6 inches is going to help anything?
Yeah.
He was like, you're bending the fucking weights? Like, he was like, my wrist is fucked up because you think picking up 600 pounds 6 inches, dropping it down is going to help your fat ass. Like, he's like, what the fuck is that doing for you? And I was sitting there, I was like, oh my god. Like, I was like, dude, like, I had no idea what to say. I was just like, because a part of me was like, yeah, this guy deserves something to be said to him.
Yeah.
He needs to stop.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It makes me, it honestly put the negative thought in my head that, like, if I don't directly address things like that in that tone, that I'm a pussy. But I'm not. I'm a human being with common decency and sympathy for other people.
Yeah.
And there's just some people walk around the world that just don't. They just don't care.
Yeah.
I will never be one of those people. I care so fucking much. And I'm a man of convenience. Mm. We both are.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, we've grazed over that a little bit, but we are always going to do whatever. Well, like most time, we're going to do what's convenient.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to do something, but...
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll take the more convenient route. Yeah. If it's more convenient.
Exactly. Yeah. I will conveniently take the convenient route.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, I'm not going to stir up trouble anywhere because, like, if I'm going somewhere, I'm going to go there. I'm going to come back.
Yeah.
My own convenience. I want it to be quick. I'm not trying to stay around. I'm not trying to pick fights with anybody because that's going to prolong my night. I'm going to come back home, you know?
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was... It's always just exhausting being around that guy. It really is.
The stories are always funny.
Oh my god, great guy, but he just speaks his mind for the worst, for good or bad. He's going to he's going to tell you exactly what he's fucking thinking about.
Yeah, I think it's a good trait.
Yeah. Something else that recently happened that's been on my mind is NBA news. Honestly, current NBA, you could be like, Kawhi Leonard is injured, Chris Paul coming back. I don't care who wins between the Bucks and Hawks.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people think that, and I mean, unless you're a diehard Hawks or, God forbid, Bucks fan, but...
Poor people to be Bucks fans.
But, yeah, no shit. But the biggest story, I think, right now is the future of Ben Simmons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that at this...
Fuck.
At this point, you have to do one of two things. You have to really commit and be all in, or trade him for arguably the lowest stock that he's ever going to go for. Wow, I didn't expect you to chug the whole thing.
Oh my god. What are you saying, buddy?
Okay, I think that at this point, you have two options. Yeah. You either fully commit to Ben Simmons and just say that, like, this is our guy, we believe in him, I think that he's just having a rough time.
Yeah.
Or you sell, you get out of there, and you go, look, he's not our guy, we're getting rid of him. You trade him away for the lowest stock that he will ever go for. Because after this, he probably will just be released at any time. If he continues to play awful, which he's not awful.
No, he's still really not.
He's still he was runner-up on Defensive Player of the Year.
Dude, honestly, like, when it comes to potential, this dude is, like, damn near, like, towards the top. Like, you're talking about what they could be if things go right. So
if he has a good jump shot, he is the best point guard in the league.
So you brought up the hypotheticals of what you could do and pretty much what your options are.
Yeah.
What do you do?
If I'm the...
what are you doing?
If I'm the owner of the Sixers, what do I do?
Yeah.
I sit down with Embiid.
Yeah.
I let Embiid pick.
Yeah.
One, I ask him if he's going to stay. I don't know his I don't know his contract. I think
he's hope and pray that he's going to fucking stay.
I think that he has a couple years left. If he only has like 1 or 2 years left on the contract, I'm like, hey, will you extend? And then if he does, then I'm like, if you extend, I get rid of Ben. If you want, if you're all in on Ben, we keep him.
Yes.
And I think like that's what general managers don't do nowadays, and I think that's why players are like, fuck this team.
Yeah.
So I would fully let Embiid pick, but if he's like, hey, I don't care, I commit because I don't think you get what he's worth.
Yeah. So me personally, I am a true believer of giving people second chances and giving people the benefit of the doubt. And me personally, I feel for the fucking dude. Because, I played basketball growing up. Obviously not the same level as the pressure that Ben Simmons has on him. Especially, fighting for a Final Four and ultimately a championship.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I think a good fucking Philly team, like if all of them are performing the way they should, this year may have been the fucking year.
Yeah.
So if lot
Ben
on the
Simmons
fucking line
has more than 10 points a game, they probably win the championship.
Yeah. I would say I don't really think there's a lot that the teams right now, like you take out the Hawks and put the Philadelphia 76ers and put them all in like the best possible spot for each player. I don't think there's a lot of teams stopping them.
Yeah.
Especially with the teams left, I don't think there's anybody stopping them.
No. But maybe the a fully healthy Clippers.
Yes, yeah.
But that's it?
Yeah, because, you're talking Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard's just fucking fantastic. Paul George, when he's at his best, he's good. He's good. Probably the best him and Kawhi best on the ball defenders.
Yeah.
And Ben Simmons should be right up there with them.
Yeah.
But Trae Young was deep dicking him every fucking night.
Yeah.
But what I was saying, on a personal level, I feel for Ben Simmons when it comes to the free throw things. If you know me at all or know me from high school, you probably, I swear to God, during a pep rally, my coach brought me down to the center of the basketball court. He was just talking about like, hey, Roy, you think you're going to make some free throws this time? And, everybody at the school knew, so they laughed. But what what is so different about, just being a good basketball player or being a good free throw shooter, unless you're freakishly big like Shaq, when you can just be like, oh, it's probably because he's freakishly big. Like, the motherfucker has to hold the ball like this.
Yeah.
But when it comes to people like me, I don't want to put a period there because I don't want to when talking about basketball and me and Ben Simmons in the same conversation. Yeah. But free throws are easily the most mental part of basketball. It's that is when you get inside your own head. Now, when when you're just playing basketball like normal, you grab the ball. You're not really. All you're thinking about is just making it. You're just trying to get to the basket or your defense.
You're trying to get to like your spot that you know that this is your best.
But when you're at the free throw line, everything is faced at you. Everybody's attention is on you.
Yeah.
Even your own attention. It's just narrowed in on you, and you're just almost every worry that you have is just brought out there because that is when you probably have the most time throughout a game to shoot, and it's just you there by yourself, and it's just you really get inside your own head. And if you have things like outside factors that are affecting that, it'll really get to you.
Yeah. And you're looking at someone who's bad at the free throw line.
Yes.
And
you're talking about me or Ben Simmons. My free throw percentage was 32% my senior year.
I think you honestly it's better than Ben's.
Ben Simmons was 34.
Oh.
Yes.
It was so close.
Barely,
so
but
close.
Different levels. He should definitely be better than that.
Yeah.
But what was you saying, buddy?
All right, so Shaq was obviously a bad free throw shooter. Like he's almost
Shaq.
Yeah, he's almost known for being a bad free throw shooter as much as he is known as being a dominant player.
Whoa.
Almost. It's up there. But
damn.
I mean, everyone knows that Shaq's not good at free throws. If you know basketball, you know Shaq, you know that.
I know,
but
that hurts, man.
It's crazy.
I think of him dunking on that white dude from the Knicks and just
pushing him
down.
That was disrespectful.
Oh my God, I loved it.
But you know that. But when Shaq was going to get fouled,
yes,
he still went up.
Oh yeah, because you're the best possible thing. Okay. So again, I feel for the centers that had to play Shaq.
Yeah.
Because in high school basketball, when I was a senior, I was 6 foot tall. Not short by any means. I was still doing good. But, 32% from the free throw line. Again, I was a 6 foot tall center. I was going against motherfuckers that was 6'8", 6'10". So
6 foot's a point guard.
Yes, 6 foot is a point guard. But where we went,
it was
a
center.
Yeah. So it was kind of rough. So I had to bulk up, prepping for my senior year. And my best hope was that I'm going to be stronger than them. I'm just going to fucking shove them out of the lane.
Yeah.
But if not, I will proudly say I never once got dunked on.
Yeah.
I never once got fucking dunked on. The closest I ever came to getting dunked on, not close I ever came during a game. But this dude, super athletic. He was doing, in warm-ups, he was doing standing windmill dunks. And so I was like, this is the guy I'm guarding. And I was like, I'm stronger than this guy. I was like, worst comes to worst, I'm shoving him.
Yeah.
And I remember it got to that point because he, the point guard just ran to the free throw line. For whatever fucking reason, the person on the wing, we weren't all-stars. We didn't know how to fucking play basketball. Nobody really from Polk Central's made it to the NBA. So it's just, it's just kind of something you do for fun. Nobody's expecting to make it to the NBA from Polk Central. But for whatever reason, the dude that was guarding this guy left him. Dude cuts back door. I see him take one step. He brings it here.
Oh,
and I was like,
shit.
Oh, I saw this story. He's going to dunk it.
Yep.
I was like, he's going for a windmill. So he goes like this, and as soon as he brings it, I know you can't see it, but as soon as he's going for the windmill, I grab his fucking forearm, and I swear to God, I grab it until it hits the ground.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's not making it to the fucking rim. He goes parallel to the ground. But because he's in the air. He's pretty high in the air. He's high enough to where I can extend my arm straight out and grab his wrist. And because he was right over me, so I grab his arm and just fucking slam it to the ground. Immediately, in my head, I'm like, I'm getting thrown out. Yeah. There's no way in hell I'm not getting thrown out.
Yeah.
The only thing the ref called was a flagrant one. And I was like, that's crazy.
That is
tried
crazy.
to break that dude's arm.
Yeah.
But in my head, I was like, I'm not getting a collegiate scholarship to be a 6-foot-tall center.
Yeah.
I'm not going to the NBA to be a 6-foot-tall center.
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting dunked on. I guarantee you I'm not getting fucking dunked on. And so I do feel for the people that had to guard Shaq, because if that was Shaq that went up for that dunk and I grabbed his wrist, he wouldn't fucking care.
He would have carried you. He would have
carried me to the air and dunk on me.
Yeah, he would have tucked you with him.
So my best thing was just being like, oh, these people, these tall people really don't lift weights that much.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have like a good whatever. If you saw people that was like 6'8", 6'10", in my division in high school, they're scrawny. Like, they're just tall and scrawny.
Yeah.
So I just fucking push them out. That was the whole thing. So that's where I feel for people that had the unfortunate task of guarding Shaq.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't do what I did to taller people that was dunking on me.
Yeah.
You could foul him if you wanted to. He's getting that and one. I don't know what the percentage was, but I guarantee you most of his free throws were and ones. And he just fucking bricked.
Yeah, I really bet.
Yeah, because it's a different level of big. This is a freakishly big guy. I don't know if you guys ever saw Shaq trying to drink out a water bottle.
It's so weird.
It's like this. It's like me holding this. Okay, it's sliding out. I probably shouldn't drink a knife. But it's like me holding this and he just like... Yeah. It's just different. And where I feel more towards Ben Simmons than Shaq in that regard, because all three of us, awful free throw shooters.
Yep.
But where Shaq's is more of a physical thing, I don't know what's going on with Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
But for someone to be such a good athlete, there's got to be something. So where I feel, because where you would think that a center would feel, you would probably think that like a center having free throw struggles would feel more and empathize more with the center shooting free throws. But I empathize a lot with Ben Simmons on that, because this dude should be, again, obviously different levels. Just a couple different.
Barely.
The difference between me and Ben Simmons is like this much. But
it's a height difference. That's it. It's 8 inches.
Oh, I got it. I'm just kidding. At points, a 6-inch difference, but no. Where I feel for Ben Simmons is that, to me, I don't want to say anything like set in concrete. I know 100% this is it, but a player of his caliber, of his potential, the only thing that comes to mind for me is that it's got to be something like psychological or something mental.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, I was the butt of a lot of jokes in high school on the basketball team. I mean, even now when I tell people, like, at work that my free throw percentage was that, they fuck around with me. Mm-hmm. And I get it. It's ridiculously low. 32% is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And, it is... it is what it is, but for me, my anxiety would build up a lot as I was at the free throw, because again, you're by yourself, it's all on you. Mm-hmm. And to bring up my dad again, my dad was very passionate about me playing sports.
Yeah.
So people was like, why would you miss that many free throws? Did you not practice it? I remember... I would stay after practice, and I legitimately, the best I ever did, I made 84 free throws out of 100.
Wow.
84%, that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
It was just me and my teammate, my buddy, Cole, that was just sitting there. I would shoot free throws, he'd pass the ball back. Just back and forth. Because people kept giving me shit, I was like, all right, I want to, prove to myself that I can make it.
Yeah.
At practice, no pressure, nobody around me, made 84 of 100 free throws.
Yeah.
And it didn't translate to games. I could shoot 2,000 free throws in practice, it won't translate to games.
It's completely different.
Well, and because at the games, I had a 220-pound Korean gorilla just sitting in the fucking stands. I swear to God, the entire stands would be silent.
Yeah.
And I would just be sitting there. I changed up my free throw routine so much because I was like, maybe this will do it. Maybe this will do it. If I got in my head that it worked, then maybe it would work.
Yeah.
So I tried so many different things. But as I was shooting, like if I missed one, the only noise in the entire gym that I would hear, and you gotta think this is a high school game, so when it's silent, it's silent.
Yeah, yeah.
You can hear everything. It's not an NBA game where you can struggle hearing shit.
Yeah.
I heard everything. My dad would just sit in the little stand at this point. He would stand in the stands. Oh, shooter, you fucking pussy. Just talk like loud as shit. Every person, every referee, everybody on the fucking team, everybody on the other team could hear it. And I was just saying like, shooter, you pussy. And I was like, just trying to drown it out like Barnett in a like Beats headphone commercial, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
And it fucked with me every time. Every fucking time it got to me. And that it was just, at that point, it was a mental thing on why I couldn't make it.
Did you ever tell him to like use like a different catchphrase or something? So like...
My mom did. My mom said, Roy, it is embarrassing to me, you should not call our son a pussy. Because I remember, he would try to alternate it sometimes. He would say, Roy, I think, like just straight, like during the game, he was like, Roy, I think you forgot to put your tampon in. And I talked to him about it recently because he's a lot more level-headed. He's saying blood pressure pills. Yeah. And I was like, hey, do you remember doing that? I was like, that really fucked with me. He was like, Roy, I didn't say you need to put your tampon in. He was like, I asked you if you forgot to put your tampon in. Because he was like, that's what I thought you was doing. I thought that was the problem. And I'm like, no, it's you. And so at a point... My mom says, Roy, you cannot keep calling her son a pussy. She's like, at games, at home, she's like, I can't stand it.
Real quick.
Yeah, real quick.
we should address that you're a junior.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I'm not just having, I'm not schizophrenic. Yeah. My dad's name is Roy. He's a gigantic Korean man, 220 pounds. I swear to God, I would rather fight. I'd rather fight John Jones before I fought my dad. That's how scared of this man I am. So, yeah, just maybe the story's a little different now that I'm not at the free throw line screaming at myself, calling myself a pussy. Yeah. But yeah, we get home. My mom, on the way home, my dad's, getting on me about what I did and didn't do during the game, and my mom's like, Roy, talking to my dad, Roy Senior. Like, I'm tired of you calling her son a pussy. Like, you at games or at home, it's inappropriate. You shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, Mom, you tell him. But he said, okay, I get it. So after that, he wouldn't call me a pussy. He would say, Roy, you're playing like a pussy. He found a loophole. Yeah. Genuine lawyer.
Yep. That's how it goes. That's the way.
And my mom... whenever he would do it, my mom would be like, Roy Senior, we had this talk. You said you was going to stop. He said, Michelle, my mom, not an alter ego. He said, Michelle, I didn't call her son a pussy. Yeah. I said he was acting like one.
That's right.
I don't think he's a pussy. He's acting like one.
That's right. That's right.
And I remember my dad, it was to the point where our high school coach, Coach Joe Padley, I fucking love the guy. He talked to us after a game, and he was like, "Hey guys, if y'all could do me a favor, maybe talk to y'all's parents about like yelling during the games." And everybody on the team looks at me. They know exactly who the fuck he's talking to. Yep. And I look my coach straight in the eyes and say, you go talk to him. And he goes, and like everybody starts laughing. I'm dead serious. I'm like, you go fucking talk. Yeah, I've tried, Joe. Yeah. You go. He's not coaching anymore. He's Joe. I've tried, Joe. You go fucking talk to him. And he's like, Roy, I'm not talking about your dad. He's like, I'm just saying, overall. I was like, I fucking tried, Joe. I was like, believe me, this isn't the first time it's been brought up. If you have a problem with him saying shit at this point, you go fucking handle it. Good fucking luck. He's in the third row. Go talk to him, man. But
shit is so serious whenever it's not coach.
It's not coach anymore. It's not Mister. It's not Sir.
It's not even the last name.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not Lee.
It's not Coach Lee.
Joe.
It's not Lee.
Yeah,
it's Joe.
Like Joe. First name basis.
First name basis. Just you do it.
Yeah. Like, if I can't get through to him, I don't think you can. So good luck, Joe.
Yeah.
But that's where I feel for Ben Simmons, because I hope everything is good with that guy.
Yeah.
I really do. I like Ben Simmons. I enjoy watching him. I enjoy the fact that he broke up with a R&B singer because she was too reality TV, and then starts dating Kendall Jenner. I love it. I love it.
Root for Ben Simmons.
I root for him, man.
Everything. Yes. I love this guy.
I love this fucking guy.
Yeah.
And so, me as just a fan, I hope everything's okay. Yeah. I really do. But to go into what we were talking about 20 minutes ago, if I'm the owner of that team, I'm risking it.
You're committing to him?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. If I don't
care, it's against popular opinion.
Yeah.
I don't care if people who have half-ass opinions like Shaq. Did you hear what Shaq said?
No.
Shaq said if I was on his team, I would knock his ass out. Like, Shaq, you shut the fuck up. You're not the general on the team, on any team you've ever been on. You was on Dwayne Wade's team. You was on Kobe's team.
I was like, Kobe was going to knock him out.
Yes.
For him not working hard enough. So he doesn't need to say, because he's not going to be the person that's like, oh, you need to work harder. Well, Shaq's not that guy.
And that's what pisses me off about players that become like announcers. Is like, I don't think they've ever had the right people. They have people who have interesting takes and probably cause outlandish like attention to the show.
Yeah.
But I don't think they have ever had somebody that's genuinely for the players, except Dwayne Wade. I think Dwayne Wade is the most like...
Wade was too much for the players and threw a dunk contest.
That's right.
For the players.
That's right. That's fucking right. Yeah, that's for the players. That's for his fucking team.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Shaq saying he would knock his ass out, like, bro, you don't... I don't know, not to sound too much like a pussy. Not a pussy, but like a pussy.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what that guy's going through. So, if I'm the owner of that team, I am investing heavily in this guy's mental health.
Yeah, I do too.
And this isn't when this should be brought up. It's been brought up before with Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love. Mental health needs to be more looked into in every sport, every profession, every job.
Yeah.
But it's in situations like this, like I think really Ben Simmons needs a reevaluation. You need to. I'm giving that guy the benefit of the doubt. I'm not doing the popular thing. I'm not doing what the Philly fans want and to get rid of him. Because even if you want to play devil's advocate, what is the benefit of getting rid of him at this point?
You're not gaining anything. That's what I said.
Even you said the lowest stock.
You're going to get him at the lowest stock he's ever been.
So what are you gaining? You're going to get more if you invest in this guy's mental health. And Brooklyn, so what, he doesn't become...
Not Brooklyn.
Yes.
The Rockets were going to give James Harden for Ben Simmons.
Yes.
And they declined it because they believe in him this much.
Yes.
He has this bad year.
You got to continue it.
If you're the guy that made that call, you stand by that call. You don't go, he had a bad season, fuck it. We get rid of him for now, Rondo. Because I think that's about what you're getting now. Rondo and a couple picks.
Yeah, and and with this guy, he's young. He hasn't been riddled with injuries. Mm-hmm. So I think at this point you got to look into this guy's mental health. Yeah. You've already invested so much in him. You've already sacrificed a lot for this guy to build around this team. You do what you say. Talk to Embiid, but you're like
Embiid is your guy.
Embiid is the biggest part of this.
Yeah,
I get it. You want to help guys mentally, but you're also this is business.
Yeah, of course.
So you're wanting to appease your star player, and that's the MVP runner-up, Joel Embiid.
Exactly.
And you talk to him and be like, "Hey, man, we want to continue with Ben Simmons. We don't know how you feel, but before you say what you say, we want to help him. We want to give him a chance. Maybe he's going through something. Maybe we see this out. What do you think?"
Yeah.
Because motherfuckers in Philly have been trusting the process for a while. So I don't know how much longer they're going to keep fucking trusting it.
Yeah. And a couple things just to kind of backtrack a little bit. We didn't cover the reason that we're saying this is on a minimum of 70 shots, 70 free throw attempts. Ben Simmons has shot the worst in NBA history. The second thing that
minimum of 70.
We were talking about was Ben Simmons was wide open by himself. There was a double team on the other person
under the fucking rim.
Under the rim, it was a really
Game 7
game. It was all on the line.
Yes,
he needed to he could have just went straight up made the layup. He probably could have just went straight up and dunked it, honestly.
He could have. Or, a guy in a right state of mind, maybe a solid free throw. He could maybe just get the shit out of them and drain both free throws, and just keep rolling.
Yeah, so the problem that he had was when he went up, or when he looked up at the rim and seen those other two players, he was scared he was going to get fouled, maybe miss it, and then he's going to miss both free throws and get no points, so he passed it when he was wide.
Guy, 3 feet away from him?
Yeah.
He didn't pass it to a guy that had a clear, better shot than him.
No, the other guy had a much worse
Yes, he had somebody trailing him.
And then one other thing, we both misspoken, if I'm not mistaken, and we both did not.
We're not misspeaking again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Either I'm misspeaking, or we both did earlier. I think Giannis was the runner-up for both things that we said. That we said Embiid was runner-up for MVP.
I believe Giannis was
I believe it was Giannis. I believe so. And then
for MVP
and defensive player, I think it was Giannis was runner-up, not Ben Simmons. I think they were both third.
I don't know.
I might be a little wrong.
We'll put a pin in that because we are wrong from time to time.
Every now and
then. I'm going to say it was you.
Second or third place. Both things that we just said were either second or third place.
But I don't even know if there's an official.
No.
Oh, you scared the fuck out of me.
No.
But I don't even know if there's an official runner-up.
No, I don't think so. The only reason I say that is Derrick Rose, I believe, had one vote, and so did Embiid. Had one vote.
Wait, for what?
First place MVP.
Derrick Rose had a vote?
Yeah, Derrick Rose had one vote. Yep. He had the players' vote, or the fans' vote for one. Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Because I remember being like, he was the same as Embiid. Yes. That's insane. So I think that Giannis was runner-up, but I don't know 100%.
But yeah, long story short, don't give up on Ben Simmons. Or if you do give up on Ben Simmons,
at this point,
give him away to the Knicks. And the Knicks, if you're listening to this, anybody involved with the Knicks, invest in this man's mental health. I promise you'll make it past Trae Young if you have a full potential Ben Simmons.
Yeah,
New York.
I'm scared Ben Simmons needs a bet, and the Knicks don't have it. Derrick Rose, but Derrick Rose isn't a champion.
Derrick Rose is the guy, though.
Yeah, but he's not a champion.
Yeah.
And do you listen to someone who's not a champion if you're Ben Simmons? Maybe.
If you're Derrick Rose, if you have somebody respect like Derrick Rose, not Danny Green.
Yeah, and I'm not.
Because Derrick Rose was that guy.
Yeah, listen,
you're not just talking to a guy that was on an MVP, on a championship winning team. You're talking to that fucking guy.
Yeah, listen,
Derrick Rose was that fucking guy.
I am a huge LeBron fan. I really root for him.
Me too.
I do think LeBron would be a really good mentor for Ben because he started out the same. The one thing that they talked about LeBron, not as an extreme, but it was his broken ass shot.
So, on a personal level, if he gets to be friends with LeBron, I think that's more beneficial than being on a team with him.
He's signed to the same agent as LeBron. I think it's LeBron's agency. So I think that there is a connection there, but I don't know. Who do you get from that trade? To the Lakers.
You keep him.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, in general, like, what do you get from the Lakers? Kuzma and Caruso?
Well, yeah, they are looking to shop Kuzma, I'm pretty sure. But
still, you're not getting anything that's going to help your team.
Well, I don't think LeBron mentorship is going to do him a lot of good because I feel like LeBron has that dark shadow of not helping people progress in their careers. Now, you can say that he got Kevin Love a championship. You say he got Kyrie a championship. But Kyrie left after that because Kyrie wanted to be that guy, and he felt like LeBron was limiting him.
Yeah.
People looked at Brandon Ingram the same way they did Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
He was with LeBron, and they felt like he was not going to reach his potential while he was with LeBron. Now, if you're talking a pure mentor, yes, LeBron is that guy to go to.
Yeah.
But if you're talking a teammate, I don't know if you want to go there.
Yeah, but LeBron has double stock in Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
If he's on this team, like we said, like I said before, like he's signed to his agency, so he'll make money off of his agency if he's getting paid more.
Yes.
I assume that's how that works. And he'll make more money if he's winning championships.
Yeah.
Which is double. Like it's double money towards LeBron. So I think that you make that move.
I don't know if long run LeBron's helping his teammates though. And that might be an unpopular opinion. Without context, that might seem a little unfair.
I'd have to pull up stats to really know that.
Well, because what I'm thinking is that LeBron helps his teammates look good when he's there. You know, LeBron is a good distributor.
Yeah.
He can do this. But, I mean, after LeBron, what do most of these people do? Don't look at the Miami Heat team, because, I mean, Wade retired and Chris Bosh almost fucking died. But you look at,
you could flip the narrative and be like, he's not playing with good players. Like, Kevin Love's not leading a team.
What about Kyrie?
Kyrie is kind of leading a team, but not really. Like, that's still like
Kyrie's not leading this team in the right direction.
You're looking at Kyrie as like he's the third option on that team, even though I think he's the second. I think I would take Kyrie in the playoffs. I take Kyrie over James Harden. Yes. In the regular season, I take James Harden over Kyrie.
Yeah. But these people that have left LeBron, even if you want to say his bum ass team, he made them look decent. Like, he made Daniel Gibson look good. I mean, Big Z's Big Z. He's going to do Big Z things.
A go, yeah.
He had Anderson Varejao.
Literally the only player that you can even say wasn't awful.
Yep.
Like, just to give any fucking credit.
He's decent.
Yeah, if you just say he's okay.
Player, that's not awful.
If there was just like one other player half as good as Big Z, they win the championship, arguably.
But in what you're looking for is someone to make his teammates better long term, like Ben Simmons. I don't think LeBron's doing that.
Yeah. I'd like to think that he does.
I would too. I love LeBron.
Yeah.
But, long story short, get well Ben Simmons. Don't give up on this guy. I think he's got more in him.
Yeah.
Something else. I sent you this a little bit ago, and I'm actually really excited for this.
Yeah.
You know what it is already. I sent it to you, but I want you to tell me which one of these is worse.
Okay.
So, some context. On Instagram, I sent Brenden this post that it's called "Worst Lines in Rap." It's from Elementary Hip Hop Instagram page. I don't want to not give them credit for this.
Yeah, real quick.
Yes,
I hear it on both sides. I'll see some pages just not give any credit at all whenever they read someone else's tweet if it's not like a very, very if it's not a verified account.
Yes.
I also see others that will give credit if it's not a verified account. And have you ever followed an account or looked up an account that someone else mentioned? If it's like just a random person, like they're
off
just
the top of my head, I cannot think of any.
I can't either.
Genuinely?
But I don't think that most people do, and I think that's weird. That like it's kind of like mean to not give to not give that credit. Yeah. But at the same time, like no one else is falling through.
This isn't like I'm not mentioning this so you go follow them.
Yeah.
But just so this guy is giving or girl is giving proper or whatever the fuck you identify as.
Yeah, anything.
Just so they're giving proper credit.
Yeah,
if you don't
and I understand, but I always think that that's kind of like.
But on this fucking show, credit's going to be given. You know?
Give credit where credit's due.
And mind your own fucking business. Maybe not in that order, because that seems contradictory.
Yeah, but those are the two lessons we teach on this podcast.
And if you ain't crocking,
you ain't rocking.
You ain't fucking rocking.
That's right.
So what I wanted to ask you is, because I mean, you already maybe not remember these by heart, but you have at least read these.
Yeah,
I'm going to read these out loud, and I want you to tell me which is genuinely the worst.
Okay,
set of.
All right, let's hear it.
So first up, we have J. Cole from on the song "Dollar in a Dream 3," and it says, "I let you feel like you the shit, but boy, you can't out-fart me." Shit lyrics need to be gone anyway.
They're so bad.
Gone.
They're so bad.
But, yeah.
That's a bad one. All right, next.
I let you feel like you the shit, but boy, you can't out-fart me.
Okay.
And, okay, it just...
yeah. I'm seeing it just...
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, R.I.P., but the next one is MF Doom, Whole Cakes. I already know what this is.
Oh, no.
Because I thought it was a little... Because I've shown someone this song, Whole Cakes by MF Doom, and they heard that and they're like, that was weird. I was like, yeah, just don't...
Yeah, don't listen to that one part.
He says, on that song. But I treat her like a daughter, taught her how to bust a nut.
Yeah, it's
pretty bad. It's not.
Yeah.
Maybe treat her like a stepdaughter, taught her how to bust a nut. I can get down with that. I think. I actually get. Yeah.
I think
down to a lot of those videos.
I think that lyric is supposed to be two different parts, but
I don't know because it says, "But I treat her like a daughter, taught her how to bust a nut."
I know.
You know, it's not like it's.
I don't know.
I get it. I want to find line that too. I really do.
Yeah. I'm going to believe that those are two different lines.
Yes. So next up, we have Kanye West in All Mine. It's from I Hate Being Bipolar. It's awesome. I hate being bipolar. It's awesome.
Yay album.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot that's actually what it's called.
Yeah.
But it says, none of us be here without cum. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe not in a song.
Yeah.
Would say that, but he's not wrong.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you cannot fault the guy for being wrong.
Yeah. All right. Next.
We have 2 Chainz on the song "Birthday Sex."
Okay.
And simply, she got a big booty, so I call her
big booty. Yeah.
I mean, not wrong. I mean,
Yeah.
You don't have to overcomplicate things.
Yeah.
Sometimes a female has a big booty, so you call her big booty.
Yeah, that's just Yeah, that's just what you call her.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Up next is Dr. Dre, and in a very popular song, "Nothing But a G Thing."
Mm-hmm.
Never let me slip, because if I slip, then I'm slipping. Not the best from a legendary guy such as Dr. Dre, but
he's not wrong.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I feel
if
like
you catch me slipping, I'm slipping.
Yeah, because I feel like at one point with each one of my friends, I have told them directly, like, "Hey, bud, never let me slip."
Because
if I'm slipping, then I'm slipping.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, don't let me slip.
Like,
you're my buddy. Don't let me slip.
Yeah. So far, I think
we're why? Because I'm slipping.
You're slipping.
Yeah.
All right. What's that?
Next up is Denzel Curry on the song "Ice Age." And he says, "Jizz boss, ad lib, skeet it, make her drink the cum sauce." So, "Jizz boss, skeet it, make her drink the cum sauce."
It's not great.
Yeah.
Skeet it.
The jizz boss, or is she the jizz boss? Is the jizz boss the guy distributing the jizz, or is the jizz boss the consumer of the jizz?
We need to ask Denzel Curry.
Make her drink the cum sauce.
That was not great. Is that the last one?
Like yum sauce, but it's cum sauce.
Is there more?
There's more.
Okay.
Oh, again, R.I.P.
Oh,
next up is Biggie on "Me and My Bitch." I swear to God, I don't know how this one slipped through the cracks so long, especially in the age of like
homophobia.
Machismo. Well, homophobia, machismo. Like you're like masculinity shall prevail in rap. Like you're a man in rap. You're not rapping about like wearing skinny jeans and shit.
Yeah. Also, I just realized how crazy the age of homophobia was.
The age of homophobia.
Yeah, that's crazy. But
it's like before Common Era. Well, we're actually still we're like coming down from it, but we're still in the homophobia era.
Yeah.
I mean, but on the song "Me and My Bitch," Biggie says, "You look so good, huh? I suck your daddy's dick."
Next.
You look so good, huh? I suck your daddy's dick. I'd say that to Megan Fox. You know? I mean, a bitch gotta be bad. And I'm thinking of like Megan Fox, Adriana Lima, the
one I always bring up. Rihanna.
Yeah. Beyonce. I mean,
yeah.
Bro, sometimes the bitch looks so good, you're like, where's your dad's dick?
I swear to God, I almost said that. I was like, I can't say that. I can't say
Where's
that.
Where's it at, bro? Like, sometimes you strike out with a girl, but she's so bad, you're like, all right, if I can't get you...
Where's your dad?
I'll just suck your dad's dick. You know? Like, I'll take what I can get at this point, you know? Next is Kodak Black on Drowning.
Fuck.
And I believe this was a Boogie with a Hoodie song, and Kodak was featured.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I actually like that song somewhat, but Kodak Black said, again, another literal shit lyric. Not a bad lyric, but a lyric about shit.
Yeah.
I'm the shit, I'm farting, I don't know how to potty. And sorry if I just sounded like the teddy bear from Ted. I was trying to do my best, Kodak. So I'll say it actually like an actual human being this time. I'm the shit, I'm farting, I don't know how to potty.
That one is, it's top 3 worst so far.
Yeah. He's establishing he is the shit, and because he's the shit, he's farting.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know how to potty because he's the shit.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah. Next up is Logic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's from the song Clickbait.
Yep, I knew what it was.
You know, and there's nothing wrong with sucking a dick. I don't care if you have a dick. I don't care if you used to have a dick. I don't care if you plan on having a dick. There's nothing wrong with sucking dick.
Yeah.
But
the lyric is?
This line says, I'd suck a dick just to prove it ain't that way. I'd suck a dick just to prove it ain't that way.
Yeah. That ain't good.
Yeah.
That ain't great lyrics.
And, you know, maybe you know, like, the dick-sucking ones, like, maybe if, like, you know, a gay rapper or gay artist said it, but these are guys that primarily the dick-sucking lyrics have been from artists that we know to be straight.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just saying you suck a dick because a bitch is so bad, or saying you suck a dick just to prove your point, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe, you know, maybe not. Maybe that's not your best thing to go to.
No?
Okay, and here, final up.
Okay.
Lil Wayne on Mamma Mia. Titty fuck your baby mama. She breastfeed your child while I do it. I'm stupid. So you're talking about multiple charges here. You're titty fucking someone's baby mama while she breastfeed your child.
That might be the worst.
Legally, I think that's the worst.
Yeah, I think that's the worst.
That's the only one where it enters in a legal territory.
Yeah, I was actually going to say that it was the first one, that it was J. Cole.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, that one's bad.
Yeah, I'll let you feel like you the shit, but boy, you can't out-fart me.
Yeah, that's bad. But Lil Wayne's the worst. J. Cole too.
Really, you don't put Biggie up there? I mean, don't get it, bro. I've been horny. I've been horny before. But I don't know if I've personally ever met a woman that I'm like, dude.
Yeah, but you're not Biggie famous.
Yeah.
If you were Biggie famous, you would meet people like that.
But if I'm Biggie famous, I shouldn't have to say stuff like that.
You shouldn't. But Biggie wasn't an attractive guy. He was just famous.
Yeah, and that's how he got attractive women, by sucking their dad's dick.
Yep.
I don't know.
That's the way he did it.
I think the status...
What's the worst one?
I think it's Biggie's. Because of his status, too. His status of being like a GOAT MC, I think that also adds into the fact...
A lot of people put him either 1 or 2.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I think that adds on to that.
Yeah.
But Lil Wayne's... It's all funeral.
Oh, so it's new.
Yeah, so it's new. Yeah. It's very new. This guy has had a lot of life to live before he said, titty fuck your baby mama, she breastfeed your child while I do it. I'm stupid. Hey, he acknowledges that he's stupid. You know? I think that's something.
It's the worst.
If you're a Catholic,
it's the worst lyrics.
Admitting is like, you know, that's forgiveness.
Yeah.
You know? And he's saying like, hey, I'm stupid. You know? I just do that sometimes. Like I'm stupid in the sense that like, oh, I'll go out to my car, but I forgot my car keys.
Yeah.
He's stupid in the sense that like, I fucked your baby mama while she's breastfeeding your child. You know, like, I kitty fucked her. You know, it is what it is. You know,
different levels. Different levels of stupid.
And not just like feeding the child. Not like this kid had a bottle. Like he made it very clear that like what I'm fucking, your child is getting substance from. You know, so.
Yeah, no, that's the worst lyric. That's the worst lyric.
It's bad.
It's Wayne.
It's a struggle one.
Yeah. But, speaking of lyrics and bad lyrics, hopefully we can talk about some good ones. What is your song of the week?
Ooh. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep.
Mine was actually realized 2 fucking day. Well, I was at the gym. You know, I listen to anything. At all times. And that doesn't stop at the gym.
Yeah.
I can go from listening to Olivia Rodrigo talk about her struggles parallel parking, and then I can turn around and listen to 5 to 50 by Benny the Butcher, where he's talking about the struggles of dealing cocaine.
Yeah, yeah.
There's not a lot in between. It's that's my whole day.
Yeah.
But... You know, at the gym, I like to listen to songs like Super Beast by Rob Zombie. Just fucking hype.
Yeah,
you know, and you know, like sometimes songs like Ivy will pop up by Frank Ocean, but I'm like, it's such a good song, but like, I'm at the gym, I should skip it. But today, K by Cigarettes After Sex came on, and it's such a mellow song.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a calming song. He's like, I remember when I first noticed that you liked me too. Like, it's just such a like a mellow song about nothing hyped at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't change it. There's not one part of my brain that was like, I should skip this song.
Yeah.
It was just so good. I mean, the whole album's so good. You've probably heard us talk about it before. I guarantee you we've talked about it before.
Yeah.
But in this specific week, K just... Like, it just stood out so fucking much.
Yeah. For some reason, it sounds like you're saying cage.
No, just K.
K. The letter K.
Just one letter, the letter K.
Maybe it's just me that is hearing...
I don't know if that is,
K. But it was sounding like you said cage, but yeah, K.
Yes.
Yeah. Mine, I told you that there was 2 songs I've listened to a lot this week. But I told you I wasn't going to put them as my song of the week because I felt like we were going to agree on this, which we do not. I thought you were going to pick a Gambino song.
Oh, that's
so I picked a Chance song, and I actually was going to pick Prom Night. And I still did, but...
and I still am right now.
But,
so you're the Prom Night then?
Yeah, it's Prom Night.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'll say I don't know. I mean, I was listening to a lot of Gambino this week, but I think that one song, Cigarettes After Sex, just specifically, it hit different.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But Prom Night is, we've talked about this later, surprisingly. We talked about this on the bracket episode, which comes out after this.
Yeah.
We shoot it before this. But when I listen to 10 Day, that song that I think of is Prom Night.
Yeah.
And I listened to Acid Rap before Prom Night, or before 10 Day, so it was out of order for me.
Yeah, same.
But I remember loving 10 Day, and I feel like it doesn't get enough respect.
Yeah.
Where it's amazing.
Yes.
So, Prom Night's my favorite off of it. I wanted to give it some respect, and truly beautiful song.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
And it's difficult to do these brackets that are music heavy and specific artist heavy on the same week that someone like Tyler the Creator drops an album.
Yeah.
It's really hard because, we got to listen to Gambino and Chance or, whoever the artist is that week. But this fucking week, Tyler the Creator dropped another album. And, I mean, if you're not familiar with the channel, you know that me in particular, I fucking love Tyler.
If you are familiar, you know that.
If you are familiar.
Yeah, you said if you're not familiar.
Okay, if you're not familiar, you may not be aware.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. But if you are familiar, you might you should be aware that I'm a big fan of Tyler.
Yeah.
I have been since, like Bastard and Goblin really shaped my childhood, like my teenage years. So I feel like I can comfortably speak for you too.
Yeah.
That we both very much look forward to anything Tyler does next. Whether it's a TV show, whether it's a claymation series.
I had the claymation saved as my background for months on months. Maybe even like a full year. It was my background. I loved it so much.
So, and especially whenever it's a full-length album.
We went to fucking LA.
Yes.
Just to see him.
And we just so happened to see other people there.
Yeah. Like, if it was just Tyler, we would have probably done it as well.
Tyler.
We went because it was his festival, not because of the other artists there.
Yeah. Tyler is my favorite artist.
Yeah.
Easy, especially in rap, but I think across any genre, Tyler is my favorite artist.
So, we had... Was Cherry Bomb right before Flower Boy? I just realized this.
Cherry Bomb was before Flower Boy.
Well, it went Cherry Bomb, then Flower Boy, right? Yes. So, Cherry Bomb came out, then we got Flower Boy, then we have Igor.
Yes.
So, when this album was announced, what was you thinking? Because for most people, and us included, we think that Flower Boy is his second best album, arguably.
Yeah, I think it is.
And then Igor's is number one.
Yes.
So he's putting out the best content that he's ever put out.
Yeah.
And then he's going to this. So
I'm excited, put myself in my own shoes. Whenever I first heard this, I'm super excited.
Yeah, of course.
I love every Tyler release, especially recently. Because, you could see similarities between, like, Bastard and Goblin. Even leading up to Wolf, you could see some of the, the immature style that he had, just the, the literally radical style he had, just an edgy guy.
Yes.
But recently, I love every single time a Tyler album comes up, because once it releases, and I've asked somebody, like, hey, have you listened to the new Tyler album?
Yeah.
And they're like, no, did it sound like blank? And it's usually, they're like, did it sound like his last album? Like, like, I told someone about this album, Call Me If You Get Lost, and they was like, oh, does it sound like Igor? And I love telling them, no.
It sounds like Cherry Bomb. It sounds like...
You think it sounds more like Cherry Bomb?
It sounds like if Cherry Bomb was made now.
I think it just sounds like its own thing.
I think it sounds like what he wanted Cherry Bomb to sound like.
I don't know about that.
You don't think so?
Well, I think Cherry Bomb is what it is at the time. I think it's hated on too much. That was his experimental album.
Yeah.
He was trying out some new shit. And I don't know, I think Cherry Bomb's kind of its standalone thing. And I think the last 4 projects that Tyler has put out has been its own standalone thing. I don't think it's been like, oh, this is a continuation of this, or this is a segment
I'm not
of
saying that.
But every album, for the past 4 albums I've listened to from Tyler, I'm like, this is its own thing. Like, I cannot tell you that, oh yeah, I think like if you like Igor, you'll like this. Or if you like Flower Boy, you'll like this.
I think if you like Flower Boy a whole lot, you'll like Igor.
I don't know. I think it's just different styles, different energy, different directions.
I think Igor...
Like, he's more pop heavy in Igor. Like, I think every... especially recently, the past... You can even say 5 if you want to. The past 5 projects Tyler's put out, they're their own thing. Like, it's not like, oh, if you like this, you'll like this. Like, who knows? You might like this, you might not like it. If you're a big Tyler fan, you'll like it.
Yeah.
But if you're a big Flower Boy fan, I don't know. If you're a big Igor fan, I don't know. But if you're a Tyler fan...
If you love rap, like if rap is your number one genre, unarguably, but you like pop, I think that Flower Boy will be Igor. Because it's a little more rap, where Igor is the pop side of Flower Boy. Versus, we can definitely agree on this, that the new album, Call Me If You're Lost, is it's a rap album.
Yeah, it's definitely more rap heavy.
Yeah.
I think you can see that considering the features it has.
Yeah, it's a rap album.
Uzi,
like that,
Young Boy, like it's
rap. And say that's what we can agree on for sure, is like it's a rap album.
I mean, Igor's like feature-wise, is rap-heavy, too.
Yeah, but
it's not that long.
It's not, like, really a rap album.
Yeah,
like, it's pop.
I see it's more pop.
Yeah, so I think that you're going back... You're not really on that Igor, because that's pop. I think that Flower Boy had rap, but it was still pop. That was his transition into pop. I think he put some rap songs on there kind of to, like, transition well.
Yeah.
And then Cherry Bomb was experimental on the production side, but it was rap. And I think that this is just those productions that he was trying to go for, those weird kind of like sounds.
Which, I mean, even rap can be experimental.
It can.
You know, you do different things in rap.
And I think that like this was that. I think this was Cherry Bomb the way that he wanted Cherry Bomb to turn out. Yeah. And I don't mean that in like any discredit to Cherry Bomb. I feel like I was one of 10 people that like Cherry Bomb.
Yeah, me too. I feel like that too. That's how I feel about Yeezus.
Yeah. I feel like, I guess us, we were cheering for an album that I remember being like, I like it. And everyone was like, no, this was awful. I was like, awful? I was like, what do you mean? Yeah.
So when you're talking like a successful run, you know, there's a lot of people that have, honestly not a lot, but you have a good amount of well-respected, I was going to say rapists, but that's totally wrong. It sounds way too much like rapist. Rappers that have a good string of projects, and it just, you know, it adds up to a good discography. You think of people like Kanye that just have a solid discography. And, you know, I like Kanye a whole lot. Tyler personally is my biggest, you know, I support him the most. Like I like him more than any other rapper out there. Yeah. And that's of all time. So I am super glad to hear this guy keep on releasing quality. Even if it's not the same, even if it's not consistent, it's consistent in the sense that it's consistently good quality.
Yeah.
Like, he's never dipping down quality. A lot of people across any platform, whether it's sports, acting, singing, people usually dip in quality as they get older. You see it with Eminem. You see people just... I mean, you could say you even see it in UFC. You see Anderson Silva fight for way too long. I mean, R.I.P. Kobe, but I think he kept playing for too long. You know, I'm super happy to see him go out
his final game?
Yes, super happy to see that. They didn't make the fucking playoffs, though. You know, I mean, I just think... I think a lot of people keep going on too long. Michael Jordan playing with the Wizards. I think people go on too long.
Yeah.
So I always have a cynical outlook on people.
Yeah, and that's why I asked you.
Dropping.
That's why I asked you about how you felt about this album, and especially with the lead up. We heard like Lumberjack, where it was rap, and we were like, okay, this is a different. And we heard DJ Drama.
I didn't listen to any of the singles.
That was the only one. I mean,
Brown Sugar. The Brown Sugar Hammers, whatever.
Yeah, What's Your Name?
Yeah,
it was released on. Yeah, but it was
singles.
It was released on YouTube. They weren't released on like streaming services.
Still three. He had 3 singles. I didn't listen to any of the songs until Friday yesterday. I mean, we're recording Friday.
To give credit, he announced them 2 weeks.
Yeah,
it's less than a month. He said, "Here's the album. Here's the single. Here's the actual album."
And in most occasions, especially with the Tyler drop, I'm listening to them as they come out. I'm so excited. I'm a fanboy. But on this one, I wanted to hold out.
Okay.
I didn't want to have any bias towards anything. I've already had precognition of I want to listen to all of them the same time, same day. Especially because I know they're coming. It's coming out soon.
Yeah.
If I can wait a week.
Yeah.
But, you know, whenever some people release singles, they don't really release when the album's coming out. So you go ahead and listen to it, and then it's like, oh, album coming in 2 months. And you're like, why am I waiting that fucking long? I'm going to go ahead and listen to it.
Well, think about, someone like Travis.
Yes.
Like Travis Scott.
Yes.
He's talked about Utopia for what?
Yeah.
2-3 years?
Yes.
I mean, even one that actually came out, because Utopia might not. The one that actually came out was, Culture 3. We heard about Culture 3 in, I think 2017 was when they announced, hey, we're working on it.
Yes.
And then in 2021 is when we finally get it. So whenever you hear a single, you're like, all right, let's just listen to it. But whenever you have a week or two, you're like, yeah, I'll hold out. I'll listen to the whole thing. Me, it makes sense.
Tyler is he's more focused than a lot of people you just mentioned. He's more focused. He's an artist. He's an actual artist.
Yeah.
He's not someone that's just dropping shit just to keep his name relevant.
I don't
he's
think
I worked. He spaces. You made it. You told me about this. He spaces albums 2 years apart.
Yeah.
So honestly,
consistently, I didn't know it either.
We should see it by now. That we shouldn't be surprised that "Call Me If You Get Lost" drops.
Yeah,
but
consistently releases with Fast and the Furious, and every 2 years, shout out to Pigeon and Planes.
Oh, I was like, do not shout out Fast and Furious.
But that is
yeah.
It's weird. Yeah. But Pigeon and Planes is the reason I know that, so I want to give them a little credit.
Yeah. But I hold Tyler to a different standard because I believe him to be a true artist.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I don't know Tyler. Just like I don't know Ben Simmons, so I don't know the actual infrastructure.
Yeah.
As an outside viewer, I'm assuming Tyler is a true artist. He seems like he actually takes pride in what he does. He wants to release the best content that he can.
Yeah.
And that's currently available to him. And I think over the past... including Call Me If You Get Lost, the past 3 albums, so in order, Flower Boy, Igor, and Call Me If You Get Lost, I think this is the most true Tyler we've ever had.
Yeah.
And so the most true artist we've ever had from Tyler, who even before this, you could argue was one of my favorite artists.
Yeah.
But now you're seeing him for who he truly is. Yeah. He's more open. You can say sexually, you can say production-wise. I mean, Tyler came into his own.
Yeah.
He seems comfortable. He doesn't really seem like he's worried anymore.
Yeah. One thing I didn't want to do, and I didn't want to ask you, is like where you rank this album. Because
it's soon. Yeah, it's very soon.
Literally 24 hours. Like, yeah. So, it's barely been out.
And I'm definitely someone who does a recency bias.
Yeah, so I don't want to rank it yet. But I like it a lot.
If I was going to, I would put it above Flower Boy, below Igor. I love Igor so fucking much.
I would also put it below... I would do one less. I would put it below Flower Boy and Igor right now.
But we'll give it some time. That's not an official...
But it could grow.
Yeah.
And the same as it could fall a lot.
Yes. So we'll give it some time. But, yeah, I mean, I think... and go back to what I was saying earlier. I think this is... At least when it comes to what I have listened to and in my realm, this is the best. This is like probably the best run in hip hop I've ever heard. When you're talking about streaks, when you're talking about album releases, I think this is the best. To me.
Yeah. I don't personally agree, but like,
because if somebody was literally just to say Kanye, I'd be like, okay,
yeah, that's my vote.
Yeah, I'd be like, that's fine. Yeah. I think Kanye has one of
literally from his first all the way until Jesus is King.
Oh yeah.
Like, don't include Jesus is King. Like, I think that's the best album run.
Yeah, if you want to include Ye in that too.
I like Ye a lot.
I kind of like Ye.
Yeah, and I know you don't love Ye, but I think Ye's great.
I don't think Ye's better than any project Tyler's released.
Oh, I disagree. I put Ye way over Bastard. Like, not close. Yeah, I don't think Bastard's good. I think Bastard has 2 good songs. I think Goblin is good, where I don't think most people agree with that, but I don't think Bastard's good.
Goblin.
Yeah. And then I would actually put Ye over Goblin. No, I wouldn't put it over Wolf. I'd take Wolf over Ye. So I would take...
You put Ye above Goblin?
Yeah. I remember...
You don't put it above Wolf?
Yeah, I'd take Wolf over Goblin. We've talked about this.
Yeah, no, but Goblin, God.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Yeah, you love that album, but you have a sentimental.
It's not
connection.
even that. Even the ones that I don't know.
Other than Yonkers, like I take
Transylvania.
No, I take every song over. Maybe not every song over Ye, but
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Me personally, I like.
But even if you don't include Ye, I mean, you're still talking about like a 6-7 album run. So I take Kanye. You take.
What about like what was his fucking moniker for Louis Vuitton Don?
Mm-hmm.
Is that? I mean, Cruel Winter.
Cruel Winter's. I mean, that's like his group project.
That's his. That's Kanye is the. Yeah.
Kinda, but yeah, no, that's his worst album.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think Jesus is King is better than Cruel Summer.
Oh, I'll say, as you've seen, I think Tyler has progressively gotten better as time goes on. And then you see Kanye, who hit a peak.
He peaked.
And then down. I mean, Tyler's you can say he went. And then maybe, if you want to say it's a little...
If you really want to cut corners here, you can go, like, he's went up. I think he's went up. Maybe Cherry Bomb's a little bit of a down. He goes back up. The Grinch album's a lot down.
Yeah, but
and then he goes
Cherry
back.
Bomb after Wolf.
Yeah, so you could say it's down.
I think Cherry Bomb's an up from Wolf. I think it's like...
I don't know.
He drops Bastard. He drops Goblin. Yeah, okay, maybe I should do this like on cam. I forget. Yeah. But he drops Bastard. He drops Goblin.
Do you go Wolf down?
He drops Wolf.
I don't.
He drops Cherry Bomb. Not as much of an up. But then he releases Fireboy. He enters a new peak.
Yeah.
Then he releases Igor. Comes into a new peak.
And then just a little down.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to say that yet.
And then the Grinch album is bad.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can cut corners.
That is what that is. That's for a movie, though. You can't really say it for Jesus is King. You know? I think Tyler gets some slack in that because it's a...
Oh, the point I was going to make is I don't believe that Tyler is as old as Kanye was when Kanye made My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
I don't know.
I don't either. I don't know those numbers.
Yeah. Yep.
No, let's look it up.
Hold on, I got the laptop. It looks more official.
Which one are you going to look up? I'll just look up the
other. Should I just look up... I'll look up Tyler.
Yeah, look up Tyler's age.
During Cherry Bomb or now?
Right now. What is it?
I want you to... we'll say it on 3.
Oh, fuck.
Damn, they even have his signature on Wikipedia.
Alright, so My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy dropped in 2010.
Okay. Yeah.
Kanye's 44. So 11 years.
33.
Yeah, so he's 33.
Tyler right now is 30.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know.
Yeah, so...
I thought he was older.
Yeah, no, so I did think that was about it, which...
Man, that's crazy. Oh, okay, so... just this weird stuff that Wikipedia pulled up.
Yeah.
Birth name, Tyler Gregory Okonba. I knew Okonba.
I did too. I didn't know his middle name was Gregory.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Also known as Ace. Yeah, I've heard that.
I haven't.
You heard it in Wolf.
Okay, maybe.
Also known as...
I don't think of Tyler as Ace. That's so fucking weird.
Also known as Gap Tooth T.
That's hilarious.
I know where it comes from.
Yeah.
Also known as DJ Stank Daddy. You've heard that one.
Yeah.
Yes. Also known as Tyler Haley.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also known as Wolf Haley.
Wolf Haley and Tyler Haley are way above everything else on this list. Like, I've heard those actually,
DJ
like...
Stank Daddy.
Yeah.
I've heard that in the song. I didn't know it was referring to Tyler. I swear to God, because I've heard DJ Stank Daddy.
Yeah. That's crazy. Though.
Also known as... Not Igor.
What?
The newest one. Tyler Baudelaire.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm surprised Igor's on there.
Bunny Ears, isn't that what he goes by on the new one?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Man, his occupations. Rapper, musician, songwriter, record producer, actor, visual artist, designer.
Wow.
Instruments, vocals, drums, keyboards.
I think Tyler is arguably my favorite now. Like, I think that if Kanye and Tyler dropped an album at the same time, I'd listen to Tyler's first.
Yeah, honestly,
which is a lot
because of the run Kanye's had. Like even the latest single he dropped out, like nah, like
yeah. If it literally the remix, if it fucking cussed, it would have been so much better.
But Kanye is getting divorced from Kim. He's fucking a model.
It might be good. It might be good.
Dude, I don't know. I'm giving that a lot.
I think I'm never going to count him out. Even whenever he announced Jesus is King 2 with like Dr. Dre and stuff, I was like, I bet it's good. Like worst case scenario, I bet like 2-3 songs are good. Which
what are you doing, Scruffy? We're just wrapping up the podcast.
I can call you back if you want me
too.
You're good. What's up?
How in the fuck does Tyler the Creator get NBA Youngboy and 42 Doug on an album and it fucking works?
Dude, hey, 42 Doug's verse goes crazy.
He brings up...
What the fuck is going on?
Hey, real quick, are you good with being on the podcast?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, alright. I was say we'll probably throw you on the new episode then.
Bro!
Because we talked about this album, and so we'll just include you into it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's lit.
Yeah. So...
No, bro, like, when I heard it, because, like, at first I didn't understand it, but 42 Doug has a line that he says in every one of his songs. It's like that... What is it? It first turned, it's something about when he's... I don't know who I was more surprised for, the 42 Doug or the Youngboy feature.
Yeah.
So, NBA Youngboy actually sounds good, which I couldn't believe. But 42 Doug always, to me, sounds like he's holding his nose when he raps. Yeah. And that's my favorite song on the album.
Yeah.
It blew my fucking mind. Yeah.
I feel like most people's going to be Juggernaut.
Mine's Juggernaut.
Yeah. That song's crazy.
Yeah. Well, dude, even Mama Talk, when Tyler's mom is just talking her shit.
Yeah.
That's so goddamn funny.
Yes, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I remember, like, Sean C., you know how, like, he'll be like, oh my God. I was driving, and when I heard the 42 Doug, and I swear that was my reaction. When he was going off, I was like, oh my God. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
So I got a question.
Okay.
Since we're talking. Do you think that Tyler the Creator could or will be the equivalent to what Kanye was?
We talked about this! Hey!
Dude, we just talked about that.
Yeah.
I got a line.
This looks fucking staged.
Yeah.
I promise this isn't
Bro. We was just talking about how both of their discographies are so solid that I think they're actually at the point where they're comparable now.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like he's gonna be like considered one of like the greatest.
Because
yes.
Yeah, because I brought up the fact that Tyler's not at his peak because he's not he's not at the age of Kanye when Kanye dropped My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so who knows? We may have a good another segment of Tyler, but I don't know. I'll just take it for what it is now, but Call Me If You Get Lost was so fucking good. I really liked it, and I thought I wasn't going to like the Youngboy feature just because I have a bias against him.
I didn't think I was going to like 42 Doug because I had the same bias.
Youngboy killed it. I didn't even know that was NBA Youngboy.
Yeah.
He so killed it, though.
It's so good.
I like Youngboy because he's like a prototypical trap rapper, and that's great.
That's why I don't like him. Yeah.
42 Doug has one good song, and it's only because it's on Lil Baby's album.
Oh.
Mainly Lil Baby.
No, my favorite 42 Doug song is the one with Roddy Ricch.
I've never listened to a 42 Doug song, so I'm out of this.
Yeah, the one, what is it called? For the Gang. I love that song.
I can't listen to anybody that's below 5'2", and I'm pretty sure it's like a foot.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I can't get into somebody rapping and talk about killing me, and he's not even over my waist. Like, I just don't get into that.
Yeah, bro, you probably pull something in your shoulder if you even try to shoot me.
Yeah,
you know?
I swear.
Wait, who's that tall?
42 Doug.
42 Doug.
Really?
Yeah, he's.
Do you think 42 is like his height? Like he's like
4'2", 4'2" Doug.
I'm 4'2" Doug.
Because literally, if you go to Google, the number one search is his height.
His height? He's 5'1". He's 5'1".
Oh yeah, no, that feature honestly sucks now.
No,
that is the worst song on the album.
No, that still goes crazy.
I can't listen to that motherfucker.
After his feature on Tyler's album, he's my favorite freshman.
I don't really know too much about this.
I don't know that many of the freshmen, but still, he's now my favorite.
I feel like the freshman shit hasn't been the same since either.
Yes.
There's two notable ones.
2016.
The 21 Savage and Uzi.
Yes, 2016. Yep, that's what I just said.
I feel like the other one that was real big before that one was the one with which one was it? Pretty sure it was Hobson and
Hobson,
MGK, was he that one?
Future
and
Danny Brown,
who Roscoe Dash? He went crazy on that.
Yes, every one of those.
Yes.
And I feel like the freshman shit shouldn't be like people brag about that, and I'm like, look who you're with, bro. Half of these people aren't gonna last.
Well, to me, what the bigger thing is the people that haven't been on Double XL.
The people that turned it down?
Well, either that or wasn't invited. Like ASAP wasn't on there. Tyler wasn't on there.
Yeah, I think they turned it down.
I don't know
might be wrong.
Because I know I've heard some artists say like skipped on the freshman list and shit like that. So I don't think that really means that much anymore. But like, what about like XXX's freshman cipher? Wasn't that year
17? Was that 17 or 18?
That was decently stacked. Like it had Ski Mask, XXX, Kyle.
But think about who's relevant now.
Tayo.
Think about who's relevant now.
Yeah.
X is the most relevant, and I'm sorry to say it, he's passed. Like he's literally dead, and he's the most relevant. And Ski Mask could have been, but apparently I haven't.
Album too, so.
I haven't seen a single person say his album's good.
I haven't heard anybody talk about it. In all fairness,
it's 9 songs long, 18 minutes, and everyone saying it's ass. How do you not drop one good 2-minute song? Like, I think I could.
Yeah, Kanye does gold in that time.
Yeah,
he does gold in 7 minutes.
Yeah,
I mean 7 song albums.
Yeah,
but not everybody's Kanye.
Yeah, that's
Well, obviously.
Yeah, but Ski Mask could really thrive in a 2-minute song.
Yeah,
like that's his fucking shit, and he just doesn't.
Yeah,
I feel like he knows a lot more people, and he's not using the connections that he knows. Because I'm sorry, but if I was an artist, I would be trying to be like, yo, can I work with Kanye? Can I even work with Tyler? Just because they're so different.
Yeah,
but it's one thing that I feel like Tyler is way different than a lot of what people fuck with because of his early years, how he was doing Yonkers and shit like that. But he was able to grow a following through that, and now he's showing you, I'm not just some kid that raps about murder shit. I am.
I've matured.
Yeah.
Yes. He's literally...
He's giving me relationship advice now.
Yeah, he's literally growing in front of our eyes.
Yeah.
And he's giving us relationship advice. Even if you're not into men. I'm still taking this shit to heart.
It blows my fucking mind.
Frank Ocean couldn't even do that.
But, Bold.
Hey, it's calling me. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one.
Okay, yeah, you too, buddy. I'm glad you
want to plug.
Called.
You want to plug your social media or anything?
No, I don't have any media.
I don't fucking care.
not even your Twitter account. All right, bye, buddy.
See you, guy. But we started talking about this because it's hard to do brackets because of people like Tyler.
Yeah.
But
asking you all, who should Tyler, the creator, go against in a bracket?
Yeah, we've struggled with that because we have a
pretty big list now.
Yeah, we have a lot prepared for the future, but we don't know who's Tyler equivalent. That it would be a good bracket.
Yeah, that Tyler doesn't either sweep or someone doesn't just absolutely sweep Tyler.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's really I don't know an equal because
you can't go super super crazy on hits like Michael Jackson. Let's just go fucking crazy hot Michael Jackson.
For me, Tyler's being Michael. For me,
come on, crazy. Come on, that's crazy though. But that song. Yes, that song goes fucking crazy. Yeah, you start seeing if you go way too high. We're not saying that Tyler's the number one. No one can beat him. We're saying someone someone that it's a good competition for Tyler.
Even outside of Tyler, we would love to have a Tyler bracket. So please let us know.
Yeah,
but even other people. Other people, if you think there would be a good matchup, you want to talk Phoebe Bridgers versus Fiona Apple. If that's the suggestion you got, we're here for it.
I like that one.
Yeah.
But
Fiona Apple's definitely got more, more history behind her.
Yeah.
So it might not be as
to be fair, I only like one album off of each. I've only listened to one album from each.
Well, I think Phoebe Bridgers only has one studio album.
So that's why
Fiona Apple's been singing since the 90s.
Yeah, she's. So I need to give her some more credit. I need to listen to more of her older shit.
So yeah, you know, even if it's not music related, it doesn't have to be artist versus artist.
Yeah, we did a fast food.
Yeah, we've gotten pretty good suggestions, like from our buddy Alex Edford. He's given us good suggestions. So, you know, if you've got a bracket you'd like to see, just let us know about that.
Yeah. Do you have a hypothetical for this week?
Yeah, I can pull up one real quick.
All right. But before you do your hypothetical of the week,
okay.
If you like this video, like it. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell. That helps as well.
Yes.
Also, one other thing is this is a podcast. We do a lot of stuff just exclusively for YouTube, like the over-under.
Yes.
But
you get a look at us more.
That's right. But make sure that you review on Apple Podcast. That helps a lot. It'll make us to where we're able to reach more audiences on just the podcast. And
share us, bro.
Yeah, sharing helps. Tell a friend that you think might like us. As I say, we're still trying to grow, so that helps a shit ton. And I know me personally watching like YouTube videos, I don't like them.
Yeah, I genuinely forget
so bad about it.
Yeah, I genuinely forget to like the content that I actually do like. You know, being a content creator now, I've been more in that mindset of like, okay, I need to like this. I need to show them that I've liked this.
Yes, it helps so much.
So yeah, like he said, like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications if you really fucking like us. That helps
a lot too. So
share us. You know, I know we asked for a decent amount, but you know we're new, so suck it up. Plus, if you're watching this, you probably know us anyway. So just do it for a buddy.
Yeah, we'll really appreciate it.
Yeah,
but
I'll think about you a little bit.
That's right.
Yeah, and go look at us on social media. We'll be doing. I know I've been saying it for like a year, but we'll be doing a giveaway soon. So entice you a little bit to come to our social media. But now you can play along with the brackets we do.
Yeah,
make your voice heard.
Yeah.
But
and commenting on this or messaging us on social media, whatever you want to do. Yep. I mean, we'll talk some shit back.
Checking out Coach Cam with the hits.
That's right.
Viral Coach Cam with the hits.
That's right. And if you're a pizza guy, definitely hit up Coach Cam with the hits.
Domino's guy.
That's right.
If you're a Pop John's guy, you might not be a fan, but
that's right. You got to drop the diss track. And if you do,
go to Coach Cam.
Coach Cam's the guy. Always. But now, what's that hypothetical of the week?
The hypothetical that we will wrap up on, because I know you guys got some shit to do today. You don't want to just listen to us two white boys talk all day. So today, what I want to leave Brenden and I with, but also you, there's some for you to think about too. What if someone wrote a story about you? Would you be considered a hero or a villain in your story?
I don't think I'm either yet.
Yeah, you don't know if like either one of us is established enough.
Like me right now, I don't think I'm established enough. I'm pushing to be the hero.
You gotta pick one. You gotta fucking pick one.
I have to.
Now, if
right
the
now,
story ends right fucking
my story
now,
ends right now.
Are you a hero?
No.
Are you a villain?
See, that's the thing, is I'm not a villain either. So
you don't even have to say a villain as in like, yeah, of course you're not like burning shit or like breaking shit down, but have you done more bad things to other people than you've done good for?
No.
Yeah.
No, I think.
You think you have a?
I think I think that again, I don't think I'm credited enough to be either yet. I think that I'm going to try.
Established or credited enough?
Either.
You think people need to credit you more?
That's right.
Okay.
But I think that I'll eventually be the hero, hopefully, and won't.
Yeah, I guess that's up to you.
won't just fucking.
That's kind of scary hearing you say hopefully.
Won't just turn the.
You're not in charge of that. You're in charge of that.
I don't know.
Buddy.
It depends on how much money we get, how fast, I guess. But I don't know. Hopefully, hopefully I become the hero. But I guess as of right now, I would say I think that I've done more good than bad.
Yeah. I'll say I'm the anti-hero. I'll take you on a spin.
You fucking cheated.
Yeah, well, no. I thought of it. I would say I'm the anti-hero because I've done a decent amount of good shit in my life.
Yeah.
That just so happens to benefit other people. But, like, if you look at it under a microscope, I'm doing it for your boy.
Yeah.
Me.
Does that make you bad or good?
Makes you an anti-hero.
But
you're doing it for you. You end up doing the right thing, but you're kind of doing it for you. You know? You're not doing bad things to do bad things, and you're not doing good things to do good things. I think I'm the anti-hero of this story. I think a lot of the things I do seem good on the surface, but really it's for me. Like, if, she's actually home now, so I'm going to say it a little differently. But if I'm doing something good for her, it's going to end up being beneficial to me. Yeah. You know? I don't know. So maybe I'm selfish. Maybe I'm a good person, but just don't know it. But I think I'm the anti-hero.
This is something that
I really thought you was about to just cut it off and say, this is Jammin.
No. This is something that I've talked about. Is I think that doing something good, even if it's for the wrong reason, you still do something good.
Yeah, I was saying, if I'm being completely honest, I'm a hero.
If I'm going to be humble about it, I'm the fucking hero.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be cool. I'm not Deadpool. I'm definitely not Thanos. I'm not a villain. I'm a fucking hero.
Yeah.
I genuinely am. Every single day going to the gym, I open the door for somebody. And I hold it open. And that is one of the most selfless things you can do, because it genuinely does not benefit you. If anything is taking away from you, especially from people who benefit from time.
Yeah.
I mean, we love convenience.
Yeah, I do it because genuinely, I know it's a good thing, and I do it because it's a good thing.
Yes. Yeah. And that's part of it.
But a lot of people will do it because the thank you feels real good. Whenever they go through, they're like, oh, thank you. They're like, that's what I wanted. And some people you'll see get mad whenever they hold the door open for someone and they just walk through it and they don't say thank you. I'm
back on the other side. I'm an anti-hero. If someone doesn't, if there is at least not a connection of the eyes between me and that person, where they're just the little, the little half smile, the nod. Yeah, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be like, I just held the door open for you, you piece of shit. Be a decent human being. I tried. Acknowledge it, and you don't even have to say the words thank you. Just at least look at me. Yeah. Don't just continue on your phone and be like, whatever, peasant, just fucking keep walking through. If I see you again, I'll slam the door in your fucking face, because that's what a fucking villain does. I'm back on the train. I'm a goddamn villain. Fuck y'all. If you walk past me, I will hold the door open for you, but please thank me. I will really appreciate that. My self-esteem will appreciate that. Yeah. The wall in my bedroom will appreciate it.
And if I hold the door open, I don't need the thank you. It's okay if you don't. I really don't care for it.
Yeah, I genuinely do want acknowledgement for the things that I do. So maybe that's not a hero.
I don't think it's necessarily a villain. I think it's closer to... If you do good things for the wrong reasons, you're still a hero.
But Hitler thought he was doing a good thing.
That's very different.
Yeah,
he didn't do it for the.
It's circumstantial. That thing you just said is very circumstantial. He thought he was doing the good thing.
He did a bad thing
for what he thought was the right thing.
Was a quote unquote good reason for him.
Fuck! It's all falling apart. Okay, Sammy landed perfectly straight up, so that's fine. Sammy's cool.
Okay, all right.
But in his head, he may have not been doing the wrong thing. He
may
have been doing the right thing for the right reason.
Listen,
it's circumstantial. Thanos.
There's some things.
Thanos. There's some Hitler of the universe.
There's some things that you can argue are good or bad.
Yes, it's very relative. Everything is relative.
Genocide is not an arguable good or bad.
Depending on who you're talking to.
No.
Yes, it is. Depending on who you're talking to.
No.
In Hitler's eyes, getting rid of the Jews was the
solution. Are you trying to argue?
I'm putting myself in Hitler's shoes.
No, you're just trying to argue that my point's wrong. But listen.
Hitler, I will say this in a purely facial hair-wise, he completes me. This is what I need. This right here is what I fucking need.
Alright, so we gotta cover this for the people who are not watching.
Oh, my mustache.
Yeah, the mustache.
I got the Post Malone syndrome where my mustache doesn't connect.
Yeah.
And I got a perfectly little square empty space. I am the anti-Hitler, if it sounds better.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Yeah, that sounds a lot better. But good and evil is relative. But
yes, of course.
Stealing something for your family.
Yes.
You're doing the wrong thing for a right
That
reason.
is an arguable good or bad.
Good.
Again,
yes.
Genocide is not. Genocide is not an arguable good or bad.
I'm not arguing for genocide. It's wrong.
Yes, but I'm just saying...
It's depending on whose eyes you look at. Like, to us, we will go and destroy literal acres of land, of forest and woods to build people houses. Yeah. But in the process, you're taking houses away from animals.
Yeah.
And if people like Hitler's eyes, I'm not saying I agree, but in his eyes, if he views people like the Jewish people or people he doesn't observe as racially pure, as things as that, then we're on the same level.
It's different.
You can say that, but how do you explain that to, like, a squirrel?
I want
you to. We're gonna have a squirrel on the goddamn podcast, and you're gonna fucking. You explain it to fucking Sammy.
Sammy would understand
now that you destroyed his goddamn house so we could live in this fucking house.
So he can live in this house too. We adopted.
He was lucky.
We adopted.
He got
Sammy.
lucky. His family wasn't. That's pain in his eyes. He saw his whole family go away.
You
had to have a goddamn house.
No one is in pain and wears a hat backwards.
They all do. Every person that wears a hat backwards is in pain. Nobody does that because they're mentally healthy. This is pain. We're looking at a fucking squirrel that's in pain because you had to have a fucking house to live in. You're Hitler of squirrels. Yeah, it depends on say robots take over for one day and they just destroy everything.
Yeah.
The way they destroy our stuff and we try to maybe combat and explain to them, it'll be like a bird trying to explain to us. It'll be like, well, we had to have a house and you're just a fucking bird. Yeah. That's one day whenever the fucking machines take over, like that goddamn piece of equipment we have in there, like whenever she takes over, specifically ours, she's gonna be like, look, my shit's more important than you.
Yeah.
That's the way we treat animals. That is the way if you...
robots to robots is different than humans to humans.
Depending on who you ask.
If robots...
Hitler tried to create gorilla people. You think you're going to talk to him about robots, people or the ultimate breed?
I'm not trying to convince Hitler that he was wrong.
But he's dead.
Everyone thinks that Hitler was wrong.
I don't think that's true. You've seen people in North Carolina with torches? I don't think everybody thinks he's wrong. I think literally it's all perspective. Everything is relative. Doing
good for the wrong reason.
If I could describe myself in one word, I'd rather use an emoji instead.
No. The praying.
We've done this so many times today. We're just like...
Doing good for the wrong reason is different than doing bad for a good reason.
Yeah, when you word it. Yeah, but
and he didn't even do it for a good reason. He did it for a good reason in his head.
Yes, exactly, and that's what makes it relative.
Yeah, and he was wrong. That's just how it works.
Yeah, like when Lil Wayne said numbers don't lie, is that a 6 or a 9? That's relative. That depends if you're singing north or you're singing south. That's the exact same thing.
That's relative. The bad lyrics we read, those aren't relative. Those are bad lyrics, and that's wrong.
Again, maybe you didn't see the woman that Biggie Smalls was talking about. Maybe
I'm not saying Biggie. I didn't say Biggie. I said Wayne. I said Wayne.
Yeah, but you said the lyrics we was talking about.
I said the Wayne lyrics. I said the Wayne lyrics we talking about.
Maybe you haven't seen a woman that bad.
No.
That you
no.
That you titty fucked her while she's breastfeeding.
No.
Maybe there's two different worlds we live in. It's relative.
No.
You've never seen. Maybe you've never seen.
You don't believe this. You don't believe this.
Maybe you've never been in a room.
So
as someone that bad that's breastfeeding.
So you're a villain. I'm the hero.
I thought I was a hero. I really did. I thought I was a noble guy, but I think I'm a villain. I need confirmation on any good thing that I do. If I do something good, I need someone to acknowledge it.
So we're both heroes.
And if they don't, I'll turn into a fucking villain.
You're an anti-hero, but still a hero. I don't like saying I'm a hero. I'm not someone who believes. I'm not someone who believes in being humble, but that's crazy to be like I'm a hero.
You're not a hero in the sense of Superman picking up a fucking
yeah.
But you're a hero in the sense that
I do more good than bad.
The absolute power to kill somebody at any moment. You don't. That is why you're a hero.
That's right. And that's been Jammin recording right.
Jammin.